back to another collective review. So if you haven't watched the previous ones that I did, there will be links to them in the description box below and in the card as well. So in these collective reviews, I will basically review a handful of one type of skincare product that I've tried over the course of a few months, and then I'll list out the pros and cons of each and every product and finally let you guys know which are my faves. So ever since I did the review on the cleansers and sunscreens, I've been getting requests to do one on moisturizers, and so here it is. So before we begin, as usual, I have my laptop down here with me because I have the ingredient list here, and so if I look like I'm referring to something, I am. And so I'm going to begin with the Drunk Elephant moisturizers. So Drunk Elephant came up with 2 moisturizers and I've tried both of them. So beginning with this one, this is the Lala Whipped Cream. This moisturizer is made out of 6 different types of oils and it is promoted to help recover and rescue the skin. So embarrassing story, I bought this because I fell for the marketing gimmick that I have to use a Drunk Elephant product at every step of my skincare routine, otherwise I will not get the full results that I want. So if you Google about this, there is a whole article about it saying that it's not a marketing gimmick, it's true, blah blah blah, but it is a marketing gimmick. And then I also got this because I had a really bad chemical burn thanks to Drunk Elephant, and then I fell for a marketing scam again that this will help recover and rescue my skin. So taking a look at the ingredients for this product, it's basically like a bunch of oils that they have whipped to form this really smooth and lovely textured cream. And therefore, needless to say, with that amount of heavy oils, it clogged the hell out of my skin and I was breaking out like crazy. At the time when I was using this product, my skincare knowledge was still all over the place. I thought that oils were moisturizing and nourishing. Hell no, they aren't. And so if you watch my Drunk Elephant review video, I am so sorry to call myself out like that, but that video is probably very inaccurate because it takes up to 8 weeks to see if a product is clogging, or 8 seconds if you check the ingredient list and you know what the ingredients will do to your skin. But based on my current skincare knowledge, it is just no doubt that a product with that much heavy oil is definitely going to cause clogging in my acne-prone skin. So I think this product will be great for those people who have dehydrated and very dry skin because it does contain some really lovely hydrating ingredients like a bunch of ceramides, hyaluronic acid, but it is definitely not suitable for people with acne-prone skin or fungal acne because this does contain yeast extract, which might trigger your fungal acne. So to conclude the pros of this product, I feel like it will be great for people with dehydrated and dry skin, and despite being oil heavy, it does have a really pleasant texture. And then the cons is it's not suitable for people with acne prone skin or fungal acne. Moving on to the second Drunk Elephant moisturizer, I would say that the first one has more of a hydrating function considering that it has a lot of hydrating ingredients like ceramide as well as occlusives to help lock in moisture, but this one I feel like it has more of an anti-aging function because its main ingredients are a bunch of peptides. Peptides are the building blocks of protein, and one of the most important protein that our skin needs is collagen. Collagen is a substance that keeps like everything in place. It gives our skin the elasticity, it gives our skin the tightness, it keeps our skin from looking youthful, and it's also the key ingredient to help prevent and heal scars. From the age of 20, our body's ability to produce collagen will start decreasing. So for those of you guys who are afraid of aging or scarring, you might be interested in peptides because studies have shown that peptides are proven to help support and trigger our body's collagen production. From what I've learned so far about collagen, topically applying collagen onto the skin is apparently useless in a sense that collagen is produced in our body and it works from the insides of our body. And so if you see collagen in the ingredient list of a product, it will only work best as a hydrator or a humectant. It's not going to increase the collagen in your skin. But peptides is a different story because peptides are not collagen, but they help trigger your body produce collagen. Nevertheless, it is not a proven ingredient to work like huge wonders for the skin, and so personally I think I would prefer just living like a stress-free life and like wearing sunscreen every day to keep my skin looking youthful. Apart from the peptides, this also contains a bunch of really nice hydrating ingredients, and it is, after all, still a moisturizer. So the pros of this moisturizer, it has a really nice and smooth lightweight texture. As compared to this, I feel like this will definitely make a better daytime moisturizer. However, the cons is because this also contains like quite a huge amount of oils, it is still not suitable for people with acne prone skin. So what I like about Drunk Elephant is that all of their products contains no drying alcohol, fragrance, essential oils, silicone, which is actually not bad for your skin, dyes, and SLS. But the thing that I don't like about Drunk Elephant is how expensive their products are for what they're actually worth. And so unless you have like a shit ton of money, I do not recommend these moisturizers, or actually most of the products from Drunk Elephant, because they're all really overpriced. If anything, I think you're just paying for the really cute packaging. Moving on, I've got a couple of K-Beauty moisturizers. So first one up is the pieu madecassoside cream, which I got when I was in Seoul. And so I actually saw Ivan Lam, I believe, sharing this moisturizer in one of his skincare routine video or something. I actually don't follow him or watch his videos. I was in Seoul and I just wanted some more product recommendations, and so I just randomly watched some Korean beauty videos, and so I went into store, I tried it out, fell in love with it. Immediately I bought like 2 big tubes of this moisturizer. Yes, I am an impulsive shopper. So madecassoside is an amazing ingredient if you have inflamed skin or irritated skin or redness, because madecassoside is soothing and anti-redness, and so this cream contains 0.1% of that. And then this also has niacinamide, which is also anti-redness and anti-blemish, and it also contains vitamin B5 as well as Centella asiatica, which are both awesome ingredients for healing. But moving on to the ingredients that I don't like, this does contains witch hazel, which is drying, followed by a huge handful of fragrances, namely grapefruit peel oil, lemon peel oil, some flower oil, lavender oil, orange peel oil, and another flower oil. And so yep, this is definitely a no-go for me. Because of the amount of essential oils in this, I wouldn't recommend this to anyone with sensitive skin, or actually just anyone, because I didn't have sensitive skin, but constant use of products with essential oils and drying alcohols has sensitized my skin over time. And so as a victim of that, I wouldn't recommend this to anyone with human skin. So the pros of this cream is definitely the texture. It's the only reason why I got it in the first place. It's very smooth, it's very soft, it makes my skin feels like the softest thing ever. Unfortunately, the con totally overweighs the pros because it's just filled with a bunch of fragrance that has zero benefits for your skin. The next K-Beauty moisturizer is the Purito Deep Sea Pure Water Cream, and so its main ingredient is the deep sea water, and this one contains 60% of that. So from my own research, I found out that this isn't just regular seawater, it's deep sea water, which is proven to have a higher nutritional value as compared to purified water. Deep sea water contains more nutrients that are beneficial for our skin, such as magnesium, calcium, potassium, and zinc, and etc., because it is exposed to lesser living organisms and our wildlife, which significantly reduces the consumption of nutrients and organic decomposition, hence making it higher in nutritional value. The top few other ingredients in this moisturizer are emollients, which can help seal in moisture and also soften the skin. And then we have an essential oil, which is the bergamot oil. And then we also have macadamia oil in here, which is a pretty heavy oil. And then finally, there are a few other non-safe ingredients for fungal acne. In conclusion, I really love the texture of this cream, and seeing how the macadamia oil is not really one of the top ingredients, it might not pose a huge clogging risk if you don't have very acne prone skin. Unfortunately, I would still not recommend this to anyone because of the essential oil. There are more essential oils in this product as compared to the macadamia oil, but Purito has actually released an unscented version of their sunscreen, and so hopefully in the near future we can also get an unscented version of this moisturizer. So the pros of this moisturizer, it has a really smooth, lightweight texture, feels amazing on the skin, it just sinks in immediately, and I find the use of deep sea water very interesting. However, the cons is the bergamot oil, and if you're acne prone, the macadamia oil. Also, if you have fungal acne, this is not safe for fungal acne. I still got one more K-Beauty moisturizer, but I want to finally talk about a good moisturizer that is good for almost all skin types. So here I have with me the trustworthy Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA moisturizer from The Ordinary. So first of all, NMF is a group of humectants, namely hyaluronic acid, and it is found on our skin because our body produces it, which means it is a natural ingredient, which means our skin will be able to absorb it better, our body will be able to work with it better as opposed to unnatural ingredients such as food, fruit, or plant or flower extracts. Humectants are moisture magnets, and because NMF is made out of so many different types of substances, it also sits on our skin, forming a protective barrier as well. Apart from containing all these awesome hydrating ingredients, this product is also free from fragrances and oils, making it suitable for people with acne-prone and sensitive skin. So the reason why I said that this moisturizer will be good for almost all skin types is because I know that there are a few people who have experienced irritations with fatty alcohols, and this moisturizer does contain fatty alcohols. Personally, I feel that this moisturizer is a gem, and it is one that I will always recommend people whenever people ask me about my moisturizer recommendations. So the pros of this moisturizer: it is safe for those people who have acne prone skin and sensitive skin, and it's also really affordable. For the cons, I would say that this does have a pretty thick texture, which will require a little bit more effort when it comes to blending it out, and I'm not a fan of the packaging because since the product itself is so thick, it does require effort to like squeeze it out of the tube as well. Going back to K-Beauty, I've got the Clarins Midnight Blue Calming Cream, and this is a product that I've used sometime back, I think maybe 2 years ago, and I don't remember loving this product, but looking at the ingredient list, it does have some really lovely ingredients such as glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and centella as one of the top few ingredients, but they are followed by shea butter, canola oil, and jojoba oil, which are all pretty clogging ingredients. Interestingly, towards the end of the ingredient list, this really reminds me of the Drunk Elephant moisturizer because it contains a hell lot of peptides, as well as the soybean ferment extract, which was also found in the Drunk Elephant moisturizer. Unfortunately, since they are literally like the last batch of ingredients in this product, they're probably not going to be as effective as this one. I would say that this is actually not bad for a K-Beauty product because it is fragrance free, and it also doesn't contain any other problematic ingredients unless you are acne prone. So the pros of this moisturizer: I think it has a really great balance of humectants and emollients and occlusives for people with really dehydrated and dry skin, and this also has soothing and healing ingredient like centella, which is great for people with irritated skin as well. The cons is, however, if you are acne prone, this will not be suitable for you because it does contain quite a lot of oil which will clog your skin. So once again, I've saved the best for the last. So here I have with me the Bioderma Hydrabio Gel Cream, which is my main moisturizer. So I usually like to alternate and rotate the rest of the products that I'm trying out for videos when I'm at my boyfriend's place or when I'm at the gym, but this is the main moisturizer that I'm using. So I would say that this moisturizer is pretty similar to the one from The Ordinary, but this one contains squalane, which is an oil. Squalane is an oil that is produced by our body. It is a part of sebum, and so I would consider it as a natural ingredient for our skin as well. If you have dehydrated skin or irritated skin, you might find a need to include an occlusive in your routine, such as an oil, to really help seal in and lock in the moisture. However, if you have severe acne or acne paired with dehydrated skin, then it's a better idea to use squalane oil that is in a moisturizer rather than using pure 100% squalane oil, because that can be very clogging even though it only has a comedogenic rating of 0 to 1. Prior to using this moisturizer, I found it really difficult to retain moisture in my skin. Before I started using this as my main moisturizer, I was actually using this, and with this I still felt like my skin wasn't able to hold in the moisture that I applied onto my skin because I had such sensitive or sensitized and dehydrated skin. And so after switching to this, I really saw a huge difference because my skin was no longer flaking or peeling. Like before that, I couldn't even wear any powder foundation because at the end of the day, like everything is just flaking off. So this really made me see a huge difference in my skin. Another reason why I prefer this over this is because this one has a much smoother and lightweight texture, which makes blending it such a dream, and it just feels so pleasant on my skin. I also love how this one comes with a pump, and so I'm able to portion control the amount that I use onto my skin. This does contains fragrance, but not to worry because it is right at the very end of the ingredient list, and so it's probably like a 0.0001% concentrate. So the pros of this moisturizer, it is suitable for people with acne prone skin and sensitive skin, and it does a fantastic job in keeping my dehydrated and sensitized skin moisturized. And I also really like the pump because it's more hygienic. Also, even though this is not as affordable as the moisturizers from K-Beauty and the one from The Ordinary, it is still very reasonably priced. For the cons, I cannot think of one. So that wraps up this video. Once again, if you have a Holy Grail moisturizer, please let me know. I do really like the one from Bioderma, but if you have a cheaper alternative that doesn't contain any fragrance or oils, I would love to try it out. In my other collective reviews, I've gotten so many product recommendations from you guys, and I really appreciate it. I've actually gotten my hands on a few of the products that you guys were strongly recommending me, and so you might see them soon in a future video. So leave me a comment below about anything. I think there will be a part 2 of the sunscreen review coming up, so you can look out for that. And yeah, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found this video helpful, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye!